After getting 2 seasons of Cobra Kai in 2021, the fan-favorite series is set to return with an all-new season only 9 months since the divisive events of the most recent All-Valley tournament. With Terry Silver firmly in charge of Cobra Kai, John Kreese behind bars, and the rest of the characters left in various subplots, Cobra Kai's 5th season brings more cameos, more martial arts action, and more melodrama to the ongoing successor to the Karate Kid feature films. While I have found each successive season of Cobra Kai to be a fun excursion into a beloved 1980s movie trilogy, this latest season is the most inconsistent run to date. While the first half is overlong and stuffed with what ends up feeling like padding, the second half showcases some of the most intense and entertaining episodes the show has had yet. The 5th season of Cobra Kai, again consisting of 10 episodes, picks up immediately in the aftermath of the season 4 finale. Terry Silver, played by Thomas Ian Griffith, has supplanted his friend John Kreese, played by Martin Kove, as head of Cobra Kai, and is rapidly expanding the dojos from a single location into a franchise across the region. With his eyes set on global expansion, Silver enlists multiple senseis to usher in his monopoly on martial arts training. At the same time, Miyagi-Do has closed its doors in accordance with the bet made by Johnny Lawrence, played by William Zabka, and Daniel LaRusso, played by Ralph Macchio.
Best defense is no be there.
You mean don't be there?
While Johnny frantically heads to Mexico to find Miguel, who is looking for his father, Daniel and Chosen, played by Yuji Okamoto, continue to try and bring Silver and Cobra Kai down. At the same time, Tori Nichols, played by Peyton List, struggles with knowing that Silver cheated in her fight against Sam, played by Mary Mouser, at the All-Valley tournament. Robbie, played by Tanner Buchanan, continues regretting turning Kenny, played by Dallas Dupree Young, into a bully, and the rest of the characters deal with the ongoing rift between the two karate schools. For the first half of the season, there's a focus on those various subplots, most of which take up far too much time and could have either been excised completely or condensed into fewer episodes. The excursion to Mexico takes up multiple episodes and serves mainly to take Johnny, Robbie, and Miguel out of the main narrative long enough to put focus on the alliance between Daniel and Chosen. The episodes also focus a lot on the ensemble cast dealing with Cobra Kai reigning supreme in the Valley and creating a false sense of tension between the characters. Cobra Kai very often is prone to repeat the same structure of having two characters disagree, then fight, then learn a lesson, and then reconcile. Season 5 is no different, with this happening across several relationships, both familial, platonic, and romantic. It's getting a little tired of the redundancy until Cobra Kai finally brought everyone in the cast back together midway through the season. While the entertainment value of the first half of the season was underwhelming, the second half may be the best run of episodes Cobra Kai has had. Thomas Ian Griffith is far stronger and more menacing of a presence than he was last season. The character's resources alone make him a formidable opponent in a way that John Kreese never was. This season also features 2 big additions to the cast from The Karate Kid Part 3, one of whom is shown in the trailers, the other which adds a major element to the Miyagi-verse I did not see coming. The back half of the season ties up multiple plot threads from prior years despite still being mired in the now all too familiar structure of showdowns, competitions, and yes, tournaments. What does work well is that many rivalries have been going on far too long and are once and for all put to rest this season, which allows the story to finally head in a potentially different direction in the yet-to-be greenlit 6th season. Interestingly, Cobra Kai's 5th season has many moments that make it feel like it could work as the final season of this story, with so many elements reaching closure in the finale. There are also enough open storylines that could fill the 6th season that producer and writers Josh Held, Hayden Schlossberg, and John Hurwitz, it seems like a foregone conclusion that a much different Cobra Kai is on the horizon for next season. What I appreciated most over this season is that while there's still a focus on the teen characters, there's also a lot of substantial growth for the adult characters. William Zabka continues to transform Johnny Lawrence from a villain into a hero, but also from a loser into a well-rounded person. Ralph Macchio gets to channel the darker elements of Daniel LaRusso's life, echoing his character's arc in The Karate Kid Part 3. There's also a nice amount of character building for Yuji Okamoto as Chosen, another villain with a redemption arc. Courtney Hengler gets to do more as Amanda LaRusso, as does Griffin Santopietro as Anthony LaRusso. Thomas Ian Griffith is definitely the MVP of this season, with an intense performance as Silver, while Martin Kove's arc as Kreese is certainly going to get fans up in arms. The new season of Cobra Kai definitely is worth watching, and each episode has enough moments that will keep fans of these characters entertained, but you really could skip the first 5 episodes and not miss a beat of the overall storyline. You would miss some fun cameos and some creative F-bombs, but not much more. As a whole, Cobra Kai Season 5 delivers another solid entry into the new generation of the Karate Kid saga, despite some bumps in the first half that don't really warrant as much screen time as they are given. Still, The final half of the season features several moments where I was worried about the fates of characters and cheering for the good guys to defeat the bad guys. Overall, Cobra Kai's 5th season is still a welcome and fun season of a surprisingly good show that falls a little short due to the inconsistent first and second half of the season. But, like Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang, sometimes different styles can come together to create something special. That's why I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching JoBlo videos. If you like this content, make sure to like this video and click on the bell to receive notifications for our latest videos.